Hi, everybody. I hope you have a very successful tournament today. My name is Enrique Montiel. I'm a former All-American, competed at 2 Olympic trials. Not as successful as these two guys, but we know each other from the community. I have a program called Champion by Design. It helps your children reach their full human potential. We've been around for almost 20 years, and I wanted to share a little bit of these guys' stories. I wanted them to share a little bit about how important mental toughness was in their success. And so, Joe, how important was mental toughness for your success?
Mental toughness, for me, wrestling is 90% mental, 10% physical. So if you don't have a strong mentality, you're not really going to succeed in this sport. It's something that you have to develop. It's going to take time, but to get that's the main part of wrestling. It's not the physical part and I'm beating a guy up. It's the mental part of like a chess game.
Great, thank you, Joe. Now, Adam, you have kind of a Cinderella story, don't you?
Absolutely.
So you guys, if you don't know who Adam Wheeler is, he's originally from California. He never qualified for the state tournament. Is that true?
Yep.
But he has an Olympic medal. And he did that in a very specific way. There are many paths to Rome. And I want to ask, Adam, how important was it, your mental toughness, and what made it you turn the corner on that Olympic year? Because you'd never made a world team at that point, right?
Yeah, that's true. For those of you guys that don't know my story, I actually never won any big type of tournament at all until 2008 when I won the Olympic trials. And then in the Olympics when I was the only American for Greco to bring home a medal. It's not necessarily the difference in that I started training harder, that I got older, that I got better. It was that with the training, but a big part of it was that I started to believe in myself. I had the mentality. I went into the tournament believing that I was going to win and believing that I should be there. And mental toughness is something that doesn't get a lot of credit, but that's where it's really at in a sport like this with this type of intensity all the time.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you, Joe. My own story is that I retired out of high school, and 5 years later, I applied some of the principles that I teach now. And it put me on on an Olympic trials. I All-Americaned, and I was able to compete again after the weights changed at 20 pounds heavier at 125 and a half at the 2000 Olympic trials. It was a very hard time for wrestling. We lost a lot of wrestlers. Currently, I work with Nick Suriano at Penn State. I've worked with him since he was your children's age, and it's been a phenomenal story. Our booth over there, I'm there all day to answer questions and put you through demos. We've been here for the last couple of days, and we wish you the best of success today at this tournament. Thank you very much.